Are the bodies of 3 condemned men buried in unmarked graves in Regina's beautiful Wascana Park? According to research by historians Frank Korvemaker and Kenton de Jong, this section of the park, the site of the former Northwest Territorial Jail and Lunatic Asylum, is the final resting place of 3 men, 2 of whom were hanged for murder, while the third died of tuberculosis. The 3 men were Night Gun, Antonio Luciano, and John Morrison. According to the Lethbridge News of Wednesday, May the 6th, 1896, Night Gun, an indigenous man, died at the jail from pulmonary affection the previous Friday and was buried on the jail grounds on Saturday. He had been serving 2 years for theft and had completed half his sentence. Night Gun was from the Blood Reserve and had been tried and sentenced in Lethbridge by Judge Rouleau. Yet, the Regina Morning Leader, for February the 18th, 1910, says Night Gun was awaiting execution for murder. Confusing. If anyone knows if Night Gun was indeed awaiting execution for murder, please share your knowledge in the comments. In the days ahead, join me as I tell the stories of the 2 condemned men buried in Wascana Park. They are Antonio Luciano, an Italian musician hanged on May the 10th, 1894, for the murder of a fellow countryman, and John Morrison, hanged on January 17, 1901, for one of the worst mass murders in Canadian history. I will also be sharing the story of Sanford Hainer, a Yorkton man hanged at the old jail on February the 17th, 1910, for the murder of his former employer, and who was buried in the Potter's Field at the old Regina Cemetery. So, stay tuned, and please be sure to check out Frank and Kenton's research on the old jail and the unmarked graves, links in the description. The footage you see is of me walking in that section of Wascana Park near where the 3 men are buried. I hope you will consider subscribing to The Gallows, where we explore Canadian murder cases which ended on the scaffold. And remember, if you're born to hang, you'll never be shot. Cheers!